Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 10-bell salute tonight in honor of Sid Eudy, Sycho Sid Vicious, or Sid Justice, however you've known him in the wrestling world, whether you're a fan of his when he was wrestling or you hated his guts. One way or the other, I didn't watch too much of his career because I didn't watch WCW. I did see him for a little while in the WWE, WWF back then, when he went up against The Undertaker, WrestleMania 13 for the championship, and he also had, he also had matches with Bret Hart. He was brought in by Shawn Michaels. He had, plenty of other matches during the Attitude Era for a little while, and of course, he went to WCW where he would go up against guys like Goldberg, the Outsiders. He had his issues with people there too, and you can remember the infamous night in WCW where he went to do a top rope move and he snapped his leg clean in half.
Or the fact that he once had a career in WCW where he was supposed to face Vader at Starrcade '93, and it cost him his career because, cost him his contract in WCW with an overseas incident with Arn Anderson and a pair of scissors.
Oh jeez, that's certainly before my time because
that was only in '93.
I mean, I was only 4 years old at the time, so I didn't know what the hell wrestling was then.
Too Cold Scorpio was at the time trying to break up everything. He went to the hospital that night.
Jesus,
that's how badly he was bleeding.
And it was a pair of scissors did that damage?
Yeah. Yeah. Sycho Sid had a pair of scissors in hand and tried to fight Arn with them.
Must have been.
I think both of them had multiple stab wounds.
They did. But Sycho Sid was the one who lost the contract. Arn Anderson didn't.
Yeah, like.
Well, it sounds like it was his fault.
It all started with an incident at a bar at the hotel.
Jesus. Oh, there you go.
And, yeah. They got into an argument, which led to Sycho Sid getting a pair of scissors and put Two Cold Scorpio, who tried to break up said fight, in the hospital.
I love how on the thumbnail is that the Pizza Hut, My Hut table box is bigger than Sid Vicious picture.
It's actually it's actually not bigger. It's the same dimensions, like height wise, but Sid's picture is a little wider. It's actually like the same dimensions. Actually, I thought so. I thought so too.
It looks like you're saying Sid is like second priority, like. Right behind Pizza Hut's table box. Like first is Pizza Hut's table box, then it's Sid Vicious dying.
Yeah.
Like,
but either way, if anyone did not hear me do this earlier in this stream when we went live, but yeah, I was on a watch along stream for NXT No Mercy earlier tonight. And Jada Parker. My, oh my, Jada Parker. Let's just say her on camera. That ass.
Well then, someone's fucking horny.
Well, Rose.
One of the guys on the stream I was with said, "I need some pussy."
Oh Jesus!
Oh God. Well, I did
I
two tributes.
lost.
I did two tributes to Sycho Sid. One last night, and the one I think the day of his passing. And well, in memory of him, I was spamming where he broke his leg in WCW.
Jesus Christ.
And all his botched promos as well.
Yep.
That's just the Casey thing to do.
Yeah, that happened last night. And for anyone who was wondering what happened to me last night, I pulled a Casey on Derailed and fell asleep.
Well, I actually got hit with a couple copyrights from last night, so I had to fix a couple. I'm sure from those clips from WCW.
Well, that's your own fault.
I know. I didn't make a big deal. Just I had to fix it. But a lot of it's still up there. A lot of it's still up there. But I think most of the funny parts are still up there.
Mm-hmm.
But like, it's just crazy. You can see like, before Sid Vicious had that broken when he snapped his leg in half.
Mm-hmm.
The other injury I ever seen that was close to that was Joe Diamond when he had, I guess someone stepped on his leg.
Lawrence Taylor tackled his leg and snapped it in half.
Yeah, but
you saw that game?
No, I've seen clips of it.
Okay.
Casey, watch football? Come on now.
I used to watch
Speaking of which,
football.
Rose, there's something on my screen for the stream. I'm seeing it on the.
Are you?
Something about some Skype stuff on the stream on my camera portion.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at it right now.
It's right next to my.
Okay, is it gone now?
He's gonna make.
Now it is, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it was my microphone thing. I guess I clicked it by accident.
I was just wondering what it was on the stream. That's all. I got the stream open, muted, mind you.
And he's gonna make sure his camera is not obstructed from anything.
Well, I'm just making sure nothing gets caught on camera that we don't need caught on camera.
Speaking of cameras, Kratos, you haven't mentioned the fact that I finally added you to the thumbnail.
Oh, I was going to wait for that. I noticed it immediately. I noticed it when I pulled open YouTube. I'm like, hey, not bad. 3 good-looking men. 3 good-looking gamers right there.
Well, that being said, let's get into this.
Could have put me in the middle, but
right.
That's one. That's
hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. The host goes in the middle. The co-hosts to my left and the right.
Hey, you want a reverse Oreo cookie or what? That's why I said that.
Well, let's. Why is this not working? Don't be a dick. Come on, game.
Well, you are a dick.
I'm the piece of crap in this group. Not just.
There it is.
Y'all heard me go. Arr! Just hear me go. Arr, 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 for Jada Parker. And now you did.
And I wish you didn't.
I noticed WWE a lot of times take their time before. Like, you'll see the people reveal it on YouTube. And then, like, hours later, WWE would post it.
It took them a while because it was from his son's Facebook.
Well, they actually posted this 6 days ago because he did pass away the 26th.
Yeah, and his son was the one who broke the news about it.
Yes, that I heard.
Well, right now, what it looks like when you look on the stream, it like the picture of Sid that's in between the screen and us. It looks like a mugshot of Sid Vicious.
So WWE is saddened to learn that Sid Eudy has passed away. 2-time WWE champion, Sid was one of the most most imposing and terrifying competitors of his generation, with a natural charisma that immediately connected with the WWE Universe. Standing at 6 feet 9 inches tall, Sid gained notoriety in 1989 when he signed with WCW and wrestled with and against some of the biggest names in the industry, including the Steiner Brothers, the Road Warriors, and the Four Horsemen. Debuting as Sid Justice in WWE, he served as special guest enforcer at SummerSlam 1991, where WWE Champion Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior teamed up against the Triangle of Terror in a 3-on-2 handicap match. That very same night, Sid saved Randy Savage and Miss Elizabeth from an attack at the evil hands of Jake Roberts and The Undertaker at the couple's Hollywood reception.
Newlywed
reception, you're right. After a few years
Nobody's
away...
safe from the grammar police tonight.
No, fuck you.
Especially Casey.
After a few years away from WWE, Sid made his triumphant return as Sycho Sid when he allied himself with Shawn Michaels and was in his corner at WrestleMania 11 when the Heartbreak Kid challenged Diesel for the WWE title. That night would begin his iconic rivalry between the two, with Sid winning the championship from the Showstopper at Survivor Series in 1996, and joined the hallowed ranks of champions after losing the title back to Michaels. Sid became a 2-time champion by defeating Bret Hart on February 17th, 1997 edition of Monday Night Raw. Known as the Master and Ruler of the World, Sid's reputation as one of the toughest and most thrilling superstars cemented his legacy in WWE, and his influence still be seen in wrestling rings around the world. WWE extends its condolences to Eudy's family, friends, and fans.
I love how they don't include the Blackpool incident with Arn Anderson in this, and just say he spent a few years away from the company.
Well, they probably don't want to. They probably don't want to mention
something that got him fired.
Yeah, they don't want to mention that in a fucking remembrance article about him dying. That's probably
they could have brought up something like the Masters of the Powerbomb tag team he had with Vader in WCW.
Well, yeah, this article doesn't even mention WCW at all, actually.
It briefly mentioned it in the beginning. That's it.
Yeah. Well, what about when they should have mentioned that he has half the brain of Kevin Nash? That's what he said.
Yeah.
He says,
he said, "You're half the man I am. That means I have half the brain you do." I'm like, Scott Hall was too busy laughing his ass off in the ring at that
I don't know who wrote that or if he said that off the cuff, but yeah, that was pretty funny.
And he fucked up a promo. Why won't he ask Jim Ross if he could try again? He's like, "We're live, pal."
Yeah, he wasn't very good on the mic, but he had a damn good looking powerbomb, that's for sure.
And the one thing they also forgot to mention, that Triangle of Terror match, handicap match.
Right.
They don't mention, because why would they? Ultimate Warrior held up the show if he didn't get paid.
Good on tour capture
that night. And yeah. I love how they also don't mention the fact that like he was the very first person to kick out of the Hogan leg drop because of a blown spot by Papa Shango.
I remember that too. He didn't get to the ring in time because he fucking missed his cue.
Mm-hmm. Which led to the Triangle of Terror match in the end.
It sounds like we're pretty much done. I'm like, honestly, said, like, I was not a huge fan of him.
Let's also remember his one other catchphrase that became a meme because of another YouTube channel. Kick or be kicking. When he was starting his feud with Shawn Michaels. Kick or be kicking.
Yeah. Wrestling by Us is a great channel.
damn straight. Did you see their Survivor Series episode yet today?
Yep, just watched it while I was eating dinner.
Man, oh man, fucking Jericho in China. Jericho was fucking vulgar as shit.
Well, we're almost done with the Sycho Sid thing. I want to look. Let's take a look at his top 10 matches.
Oh god.
Let's see what the Sportster considers to be his top 10 matches in WWE or in wrestling. And as you see
Number
here,
10, him and Mankind. Okay.
number 10, Sycho Sid
Remember
versus
that one.
Mankind for the WWE Championship, Monday Night Raw, March 3rd,
I don't remember that
1997.
in the wrestling bios section. I don't remember that match.
Overall rating from the Sportster, 5.75 out of 10.
Okay.
That's not
Still
good.
don't remember that title match.
That's above average, slightly.
Storytelling got a 1 out of 2.5, whatever that means. Technical
2.5,
ability
yeah.
got a 1 out of 2.5. Character work psychology got a 1.75 out of 2.5.
Oh, that's why he rated it out of 10. That's why he's rating it out of 10. All these are he's having these as at a max of 2.5.
Crowd reaction.
That's why that's 10.
Crowd reaction 2 out of 2.5.
I
Interesting.
think that's stupid.
Cage match.
That's a stupid rating setup, yeah.
CageMatch.net rated the match a 5.39. Dave Meltzer not available.
Not surprised.
The WWE title scene was absolutely chaotic on the road to WrestleMania 13 after Shawn Michaels infamously lost his smile on live TV. While the
He
storytelling...
didn't lose his smile. He wouldn't put over Brett at Mania 13. That's why they had the match changed.
Right.
Well, actually, you gotta remember he had knee injury where the doctor was saying, "Hey, you might not ever wrestle again." Like
He also
so,
refused to put over Brett at Mania 13. It was supposed to be a trilogy of Mania matches between the two men.
So the storytelling wasn't the greatest since WWE had to change all their plans. It had to led to some exciting title matches on free TV. Just a couple of weeks into his second run as champion, Sid put the belt on the line against fellow heel Mankind. The crowd supported Sid. The crowd supported Sid, who delivered a thunderous chokeslam to Mankind headfirst into the post. As always, Mankind refused to quit, delivering a double arm DDT for a near fall before kicking out of a second chokeslam. However, Mankind couldn't kick out of Sid's dominant powerbomb, which was enough to put Mick Foley down for the 3 count.
Interesting.
Number 9, Sycho Sid versus Bret Hart. WWE Superstars, November 4th, 1995.
So a tape show. Okay.
Overall rating from the Sportster, 6 out of 10.
still slightly above mediocre or slightly above average.
CageMatch.net rating, 6.25. Dave Meltzer rating,
10,
not available. Sid had several entertaining matches with Bret Hart over the years, while the WWE Championship matches in 1996 and 97 come to mind first. They had a very good match on a random episode of WWE Superstars back in November 95. Since the big man had Ted DiBiase's $1 million corporation in his corner, the Hitman brought members of the Saskatchewan. Jesus, I couldn't.
It's where Lesnar lives.
Yeah, Saskatchewan Rough Riders football team with him for what was essentially a lumberjack match. They had a really fun match that Hart won with some help from the football players. Number 8.
He got help from a Canadian Football League team.
Guess so.
Okay.
Number 8, Sycho Sid versus Shawn Michaels WWE Championship match, Royal Rumble 1997.
That was a good match, not gonna lie. That was a good match.
Sportster rating, 6 out of 10.
That's why I said Canadian Football League tour capture. That's the CFL.
I thought he was in his 70s, man. He was young. Yeah, he was only 63 when he passed away.
Yeah.
Dave gave it only 2 stars.
Bitch. Meltzer, you bitch.
Sycho Sid won the championship from Shawn Michaels in Madison Square Garden at Survivor Series 96. So he could return the favor to Michaels' hometown of San Antonio, Texas, the Royal Rumble 1997. Expectations were high after their great match at Survivor Series. While it wasn't as good as that bout, it was still a pretty good battle. Sid shocked the audience by kicking out of Sweet Chin Music near the end. However, Michaels immediately hit another one, and this time Sid couldn't escape. Shawn Michaels left Royal Rumble 1997, a 2-time WWE champion.
Like I said, it was a good match. Meltzer probably blames that there wasn't enough super kicks in the fucking match.
Number 7, Sycho Sid versus Shawn Michaels Intercontinental Championship match, Raw, September 11th, 1995. Also a 6 out of 10.
God, what? Like, he just can't get past slightly above average.
Dave Meltzer didn't want to rate this one either, apparently. This must have been before his time.
Well, the thing is, he was doing ratings.
He was doing this since the 80s, right?
I thought he was doing ratings long before this. So I mean,
probably
we
didn't
know
have the
he's
newsletter
been
available up until by this point. But he was doing match ratings since the 80s, I thought.
Sid made his WWE return in early 1995, replacing Diesel as Shawn Michaels' new bodyguard. Their alliance didn't last, though, as Sid joined the $1 Million Corporation and started feuding with Diesel over the championship. After Shawn Michaels won the Intercontinental Championship in July 1995, Sid challenged his former partner. The match was originally supposed to happen at SummerSlam 95, but it was moved to Raw in favor of a second ladder match between Michaels and Razor Ramon. With DiBiase in his corner, Sid was about to win the IC title with his patented power bomb, but Michaels escaped it with a backdrop. HBK made his exciting comeback and delivered Sweet Chin Music to retain the belt.
Well, I heard about that second ladder match between Razor and
It definitely
Shawn
wasn't
Michaels.
as good as the WrestleMania one, that's for sure.
No, well, I was hearing that they couldn't use the ladder as a weapon.
Yeah, which was one of the reasons why it sucked.
Yeah, so I think maybe jumping off was one of the things, but you're literally just wrestling with a ladder there, you know?
Like, what?
Like,
why would
That's
you...
so stupid.
Yeah, well, I don't know why they crippled those two and, like, restricted them to you were there. In a no disqualification match, you can't use the ladder as a fucking weapon.
well, I assume Vince is like, well, guys, you know, at WrestleMania 10, you know, that was a little too much brutal with that ladder, so let's X-nay using the ladder as a weapon, eh?
Yeah, and then only look what happened 3 years later when the Hardy Boys showed up. That went out the fucking window real fast.
Damn straight.
Well, I mean, in the Attitude era, I mean, you had Rock and Triple H had a very good ladder match at SummerSlam.
Yeah, it was alright. Number 6, Sycho Sid versus Bret Hart WWE Championship. In Your House 12. It's time, 1996. Another 6 out of 10. Another 6 out of 10. Dave Meltzer gave this one 3 stars. Hey.
Probably just enough super kicks to get 3 stars.
Sid had one successful WWE title defense on pay-per-view in his career, and this was it. Sandwiched between Survivor Series 96 and Royal Rumble 97. the master and ruler of the world, put his title on the line against Bret Hart, who had defeated Stone Cold Steve Austin in a barn burner at Survivor Series.
Who wrote this, JR?
The Hitman rarely had bad matches in his career, and this wasn't one of them. While they didn't set the world on fire, it was a good main event for a B-level pay-per-view. Shawn Michaels, who did commentary for the match, turned out to be the difference maker in the end. Hart and Michaels collided, which allowed Sid to hit the powerbomb for the win. And to answer your question, who wrote the article? Some guy named Tomas Cunha.
Huh. I thought it was JR, where it's like, he beat him in the barn burner. I was like,
And this was actually written 5 days ago.
huh. Well,
Now that is actually now, I believe this to be accurate at least, because it's more recent at least.
Yeah, it's probably the most recent one. I wasn't even trying to find a recent one. I just looked up top 10 Sid moments.
Mm-hmm.
All right, number 5: Shawn Michaels, the British Bulldog, Sycho Sid, and Ahmed Johnson versus Razor Ramon, Yokozuna, Owen Hart, and Dean Douglas. Wild Card Survivor Series Elimination Tag Team Match. Survivor Series 95. 6.5 stars
Dean
out of 10.
Douglas is Shane
Survivor
Douglas.
Series match.
Yeah, it was a
Dean
Survivor
Douglas
Series match.
is also known as Shane Douglas, people.
Right, yep.
Just a fun fact.
Yep. 6.5 out of 10.
They had to say a Wild Card Survivor Series Elimination Tag Team match. They couldn't just say a Survivor Series match.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Meltzer gave it 3.5 stars.
Well, the Sportster finally raised it from 6 to 6.5. It's still just slightly above average.
Survivor Series 95 was arguably the best WWE pay-per-view of that disappointing year. The highlight of the show was the intense WWE Championship match between Diesel and Bret Hart, but the Wild Card Survivor Series Elimination Tag Team match was also a very entertaining contest. Fans knew things would fall apart as random teams of enemies and allies went at it, which made it chaotic and fun. Sid didn't have the most dominant performance and was eliminated after 16 minutes when Michaels accidentally superkicked Sid, though Michaels didn't seem to care about his own mistakes. Razor Ramon pinned Sid for a few minutes later and eliminated the big man. In the end, Ahmed Johnson picked up the win for Sid's team by last eliminating Yokozuna, surviving alongside the Heartbreak Kid and the British Bulldog.
Kid.
Number 4: Sycho Sid versus Bret Hart, WWE Championship match, Raw, February 17th, 1997.
And the birth of Bret Hart's famous promo about of everyone screwing him in the WWE post-match.
6.5 out of 10.
Go figure.
Dave Meltzer gave it 3 stars.
Like, is this the right one? Because I remember that one being a cage match.
Not a cage match, apparently.
Okay, it's not the right one. It's not the right one.
Let's see. As we mentioned earlier, Michaels regained the championship from Sid in January 97, but vacated the belt the next month. That led to the Final Four match at In Your House, with the former champion Sycho Sid getting the first title shot the next night on Raw. Bret Hart won the gold at the pay-per-view, and the showdown with the Master and Ruler of the World was on. Steve Austin interrupted the match time after time, but they ended up having a good match. Sid had a very good performance, even doing a sunset flip off the apron into the ring at one point, Hart went after the challenger's legs to wrestle him down and eventually applied the sharpshooter. That was my alarm telling me it's time to take my pill. I'll get to that in a little bit. Where was I? Applied the sharpshooter. However, Austin returned and struck Brett with a steel chair, allowing Sid to hit the powerbomb to capture his second WWE Championship.
Interesting.
Number 3. Sycho Sid versus Bret Hart Steel Cage match, WWE Championship. Raw is War, March 17th, 1997.
That's what I'm thinking of. That's the night Bret Hart claims everyone screws him. Like, okay, dude, you really want to put that out there?
Oh yeah, wasn't that the night where he picked up the mic and said this is bullshit or something like that?
Yes, same one.
Yes.
Same one. That's what I was thinking of with the last match.
That's what I was thinking. Okay.
The last match was also, fun fact, the first time the world title changed on television.
Let's see the clip.
First title change on free
I'm not
TV.
playing the clip, you shithead.
Well, hold on. Why not?
We'll get a copyright hit in 5 seconds.
Because I'm smarter than you, and you know it.
Hold on. You play it for a little bit and then pause it, and we talk about it and play it.
No. How about no?
You know,
because of the fact, like any form of audio, even if we have it muted, any video footage shown will hit us with a copyright.
You know,
that's not totally true.
Even for a cage match, this still couldn't get over a 7.
Yeah, I mean, Sid was not really let's be frank. He's fighting people like Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels, who are great wrestlers, and like there's some people like Diesel, like if they're not fighting certain people, they're not good. So that I put like the same people like Diesel with Sid. Because I mean, they just happen to be big, and you know they can do like big man moves. I mean,
going on,
like
Steve Callan.
Like Sid can do the power bomb and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, like he would have been a lot bigger back in the '80s. You know, like in WWF '80s, and like. I think when he finally won the belt, he was passe by that time. Honestly,
for capture, they did not do the Raw roulette thing at WrestleMania. But being in Vegas for WrestleMania next year, he says he has a feeling they'll do that. To make random matches at WrestleMania, I don't know about that. Maybe to give some matches random stipulations, possibly, but not to make random matches.
I might think about fly over there and do that. I mean, I'm sure plane tickets going to Vegas and hotel stays wouldn't be too bad.
All right, so this match got a 6.5 out of 10. Dave Meltzer did not rate this one. I guess he didn't like it enough to rate it. WWE President Gorilla Monsoon booked a steel cage match between Sycho Sid and Bret Hart in the main event of the last Raw before WrestleMania 13. It was Hart's rematch after losing the gold in February, and both men already had scheduled matches at Mania. Sid would face The Undertaker, while the Hitman would face Steve Austin. As a result, both Austin and Undertaker heavily interfered and helped their own rivals, wanting their respective Mania matches to be for the prestigious championship. Hart came close to winning near the end, only for Undertaker to cost him the win. Bret Hart was furious and cut an intense promo on Vince McMahon, having lost 3 title matches to Sid due to interference in the last 3 months. We told you the WWE title picture during the Road to WrestleMania 13 was chaotic.
Yep.
Yeah, it was so chaotic.
Indeed.
It was so chaotic that Bret Hart said the word bullshit on live TV. Which I think that was before. That was definitely before Hulk Hogan did it on WCW.
This was 97.
Yeah.
Early 97.
Well, hold on. Are you talking about when he was talking about Russo, though? Hogan?
Whichever the night
Yeah,
was.
that was Bash at the Beach 2000. Of course it was before this.
Yeah, I was gonna say that the Hogan night I was talking about was the night where he won the belt with the finger poke of doom. I think with Jeff Jarrett, and he picked up the mic and said,
No, that wasn't a finger poke of doom. Jared laid down.
"Oh,
Yeah,
Jared just laid down.
Oh, I thought there was a finger poke of doom involved. I told you I didn't watch WCW then, but yeah, I just remember Hulk Hogan picking up the mic and saying, "This is bullshit. This is what's wrong with WCW and that shit like that."
He said that's what his company's in the States it's in because of bullshit like this.
Yeah.
And that was on pay-per-view, so you can get away with that.
Yeah, so he actually didn't even do it on live TV like Bret did.
No, he did it live. He just didn't do it on TV.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He didn't do it on network live, like free TV, like Bret Hart did.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels, Sycho Sid, Ahmed Johnson versus Vader, Owen Hart, and the British Bulldog in Your House 9 International Incident, 1996. Got a 7 out of 10.
Hey, got a 7?
And that's the second best match on the card on the top 10.
3.75 stars out of 10, apparently, for Dave Meltzer, or out of 5, or whatever. Actually, he can't even say out of 10 because he gives 7-star ratings now.
I thought he just recently gave an 8-star rating.
Did he? I didn't hear about an 8.
Hold on, I thought he does only 5 stars, and then he said that he would never give a 0-star rating, and then when he does, now he goes into negatives where there's matches with -5 stars. I'm like, this guy
He only has one negative star rated match as far as I know. -4.5 for Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler at Mania 27. -4.5 stars.
Yeah, that's warranted,
or I might be thinking of Brian Zane on that.
But yeah, he Meltzer gave Kenny Omega some 7-star fucking matches. Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah, like he needs to stick in this lane and just say, hey, we're top. For me, like when I'm doing like a movie review or even a video game, I don't go like I'll do to 10, and I don't go to 11 or 12, and you have to be very, very good to get a 10. A lot of times like some movies I'll give it a 9, but I know, I don't want to pull a Tommy where it'd be like, oh, I give it 10 out of 10, and then he says it was lackluster, though. Like, hold on. 10 out of 10, it means it's perfect.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I give it a 10 out of 10. Why is that? Oh, it was lackluster.
Yeah. So, I'm like, I mean, I gave some movies that people would disagree. Like, I gave The Flash a 9 because I guess
mind, dude.
I think the reason is because the whole thing with Michael Keaton being as Batman and him being there for a while, and then
If
that's the reason you gave it a 9, you need to rethink your whole rating scale.
I probably would go back and give it. I would have to give an update ratings. I think sometimes when you come out of a theater, you might be like still theater.
Theater, okay.
That you might give it like either an overestimate of the ratings or a underestimated rating. So I think what people should do is like have ratings like little afterwards, so they can like chill and then watch it again, so they can get a better rating. That's what I would say. But I'd never give anything a 10 because then like people will crucify you if you give something a 10.
Theater. You guys prefer Sunday Heat in your house, WCW Thunder, Cyber Monday, Thunderdome? What? What's up, Bam?
What?
Meltzer is a clown. Who cares about that goof? In your house, fuck, that was so good. He says. Let's see. All right. So, number 2.
I put my thoughts in the way he said it, tour capture, as you can see.
Camp Cornette. Camp Cornette was the top heel group in WWE New Generation era. During that time, Jim Cornette managed the best heels in the company, including former WWE champion Yokozuna, former WCW champion Vader, and Owen Hart and the British Bulldog. Who'd become tag team champions later that year. Cornette's group feuded with WWE champion Shawn Michaels, who was going to defend the title against Vader at SummerSlam. Sid wasn't supposed to compete here, but the Ultimate Warrior was fired again, and the Master and Ruler of the World replaced him. Fans loved the showdown between Sid and Vader, who'd later meet in a singles match at In Your House 11, Buried Alive. Everyone put on a great showing, and after nearly 25 minutes of action, Vader pinned the champion, Michaels. And number 1, Sycho Sid versus Shawn Michaels, WWE Championship, 1996 Survivor Series.
And it just barely goes up. So he cannot break the 7.5 rating. Like,
Fun fact, people have compared like the build between Vader and Michaels to Zolo and Cody at this point.
hey, look, it says watch on YouTube. It's inviting us to watch the clip.
I don't care what it says.
That's just an embed, you dingus.
It's also from the WWE Vault YouTube channel, so you know what's going to happen if I do.
What?
It's also an embedded video for the website.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
if
saying.
we play it, we're still going to get hit by WWE because it's their fucking footage.
Wow, he gave this one 3 paragraphs. He must have really liked this match.
God damn.
Sycho Sid's win over Shawn Michaels at Survivor Series 96 was not only his best WWE match, but also the best moment of his career in the company. Despite being a villain, Sid was always popular with fans, even when he was still with the Skyscrapers all the way back in the late 1980s in WCW. On his way to the ring, fans reminded Sid that he was the man. They then proceeded to boo the Heartbreak Kid out of the building. Once the bell rang, Sid and Michaels put on a fantastic matchup. Sid knocked Jose Lothario, Michaels' mentor, off the apron with a camera. The match became even more dramatic from there. Michaels was distracted as he checked on Lothario, which allowed Sid to hit Shawn with the camera from behind. From there, Sid delivered the powerbomb in the ring and won the WWE Championship to begin to a huge reaction from the fans in Madison Square Garden.
I gotta go take a poopy.
Great reaction, Casey.
Gross asshole. The one thing that I will say about Vader and Shawn Michaels and that build being compared to Cody and Solo, at least Cody didn't throw a fit in the fucking ring like Shawn Michaels did.
Yeah, right?
And kick Solo in the head for fucking up a spot.
Yeah, well, didn't Michaels do that to Vader? I remember one match Michaels was
jumped off the top rope. He's supposed to do an elbow drop. He landed on his feet and kicked him right in the head while he was still down, and because he didn't roll out of the way.
Why are you shirtless on your own show?
Because I can be. Why? Is that a problem?
He's not showing his whole body like you are.
Yeah, you can barely even see my shoulders.
All I see is like barely part of his neckline, and that's it. And even his beard's covering his neck.
Most of it.
You're offending me with your nakedness.
Oh, shut up. At least you can't see my fucking back hair, you fucking gorilla.
Well, that's not nice.
Yeah, sure, Mighty Joe Young.
All right, so thoughts on the list? Do you think were there any other matches that could have made the list other than what
Undertaker and Sycho Sid, even though the show was shit at Mania 13?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, allegedly, when in that match, that Sid Vicious shit in his trunks. In that match,
yeah. Yep.
So
good point. That's probably why it's not on the list.
So when Undertaker went for the tombstone, he had to put his nose right there in his ass crack. So, like,
yeah, he got a good whiff of that.
exactly. So it's like I'm
surprised he did the tombstone, knowing that he shit himself.
I don't think he knew at the time. I don't think he knew at the time.
That's gotta be gross. Fucking shitting your pants and having to wrestle in it. Oh god.
Well, someone made a joke online. A standing 69 plus a fart can turn into a tombstone pile driver in a matter of 3 seconds. Do you even get what I said?
No.
69, a standing 69. It's a sex position. God damn.
Well, I know what the 69 is, but I was reading something.
But your partner farting in your face during that can turn into a tombstone pile driver because you'll fall to your fucking knees. Did you get it now?
Yeah.
All
right.
Damn, I don't even think that's a good idea for Casey. Gluing his back hairs to the top of his head. People will still think he's wearing it.
Oh, I don't think
there's... Look at him. He's a cue ball.
He has hair in the back of his head, at least. I think.
Yeah. Well, it won't be.
That top is a cue ball.
I'm gonna have to.
The back of his head is just the dot. Just a big dot.
Eventually, is that I'm gonna shave my head again and trim my beard. So I was gonna do that today, and same thing, working on my shelvings. But I was like, got up a little early, and then I think I released my video of my gameplay, and then I passed out again.
So once you completely shave, Casey, who are you going to try to impersonate? Stone Cold or Goldberg?
Stone Cold.
That's one big ass Stone Cold impersonation.
Oh shit! Well,
but you would have to shave the back of your head too.
All right. Well, let's.
You guys are mean. I'm gonna have to quit the show because of this.
We're just fucking with you, man. Damn.
Nope. I'm done.
All right.
So I'm glad. Hopefully you enjoyed my company, Rose. I am done. I quit.
Yeah, sure you do. All right, let's talk about pizza, you fucking hungry fat bastard.
Actually, I am a little hungry. So, like, when I was like in the middle of this, I ordered some DoorDash. I was getting a little hungry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pizza Hut. So we talked about the McDonald's table bag. Well, this is the Pizza Hut table box.
I thought that was the same thing. I forgot it was McDonald's.
It's the same concept.
Same concept.
Yeah. Maybe that's why. I mean, I thought it was the same thing again.
Sold? Is this sold online?
Yes. The My Hut box from Pizza Hut is a customizable combo meal featuring your choice of a select entree and sides starting at just $6.99 to $7. Choose between a 2-topping personal pan pizza, a full order of melts or a half order of melts. Then pair it with fries or 4 boneless wings. Tossed in either buffalo medium or honey barbecue sauce. Feeling thirsty? Every My Hut box tastes better with an ice cold Pepsi. We are not sponsored, by the way. Add your favorite 20-ounce drink to the mix, and for an additional fee, there's
Go figure.
there's no wrong way to build your My Hut box. Don't wait. Treat yourself to the new My Hut box from Pizza Hut today. Now with new cheeseburger melts, My Hut box is available for a limited time only. Prices, participation, and availability may vary. But this doesn't show.
I'm not surprised.
But this doesn't show, like on the picture I put in the thumbnail, that it turns into a table. Because it does.
Hey, at least it turns in a table. Unlike the McDonald's thing where you have to find a random ass hole. So
Yeah,
you
that's
put
some
that
fucking
back.
dumb shit, right?
It's like, imagine you go, let's say, outside Walmart and say, hey, it's one of those poles that blocks cars from like running into the entrance. So you say, hey, that's perfect where I can undo my McDonald's bag and make my table. Instead of
Yes,
just, hey, man.
You got the joke. You got the joke comment of the night.
Yep, I bet Taco Bell is going to make the box toilet. That way you can go after you eat some Taco Bell.
There you go. I love it.
Joke of the night, people. Kratos of food.
It should come with like a roll,
Well, here's the thing. They would have to invent.
Paper.
They'd have to invent the box toilet, and then you can use the bag as the toilet paper.
No, I ain't putting no plastic near my ass.
No. I mean, you have to use the napkin.
Plastic near my ass.
No, you have to use the dual use with those napkins they give you. You can wipe it with your mouth when you're done.
Plastic helmet.
And then when you're like, oh, I'm about to take a shit, you have to use that same napkins to wipe your ass.
Okay, that's just fucking gross. That's just fucking gross.
But no, I thought like it was stupid when McDonald's made that thing where you had to, like, I think they said it was only in Japan and it made sense for them, but
other countries though.
But I'm like, here in America, you either would eat in the dining room at McDonald's or maybe eat in the car, or you take the motherfucking thing home and eat it there. Like,
or just eat in public and brag to the homeless.
Yes. So it's like, hey, there's a pole right here. It's like there's a homeless dude, so let's open up our McDonald's.
Eat in front of him.
Eat in front of him.
Who would use that as a table? Shake my head. It's going to be greasy as fuck.
And then,
I agree.
This might sound like a dick. Probably start feeding him like I feed Duke. Like, I'll eat a
if I had the McDonald's table box, I'd eat it in front of a bunch of fucking homeless people. I'd be like, this burger good, man.
This is
holy shit.
I mean,
well, at least I'll be
a heartless bastard if I want to.
At least I would offer the homeless person something. I'll eat like most of the burger, and it's like, here's a small little chunk. Say, here you go.
I'll give him what's left of the condiments on the napkins.
Oh, that's...
you ever troll somebody with a bag of chips and you finish eating the bag and then you look over to your friend or whoever's next to you and you ask them if they want some and they say sure and you give them the empty bag?
I've done that with a bucket of popcorn before.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to explain what else was in it.
Oh, no. I don't know if I want to know what was in it. So, yeah, this Pizza Hut table box.
When I did that too.
Ew. So this My Hut table box I don't know who comes up with these inventions. Who thinks they're a good idea?
Obviously, production does.
Casey would offer half-eaten crust. He would. He literally just said it.
I'd offer a sauce cup.
I'll see now. If the homeless person was female, I would stick my dick in the sauce cup and offer her that instead.
What the fuck, dude?
Anyways.
Not like we're getting monetized for this anyway. Much as we want to.
Oh, man. Well, we're only an hour in. Have you guys had a chance to watch Gamescom at all last week? Like any?
I saw opening night, but that was it.
Yeah, I watched opening night, and I watched the first day of the Xbox showcase. I wasn't too impressed with...
I wasn't impressed with anything.
I wasn't too impressed with much.
Great announcement, but nothing else really caught my eye. They're already saying Star Wars Outlaws was a letdown.
Dude, I see that fucking...
At least on PlayStation, it's a fucking letdown.
I've seen that freaking game trailer all over the fucking place.
What, Outlaws?
Yeah.
Dude, it's shit.
YouTube, fucking TV.
What Culture Gaming has called it Watch Dogs and Uncharted wrapped in a Star Wars wrapper. That's it. That's all it is. It's a stealth game under the guise of Star Wars. It's a stealth-based game hidden behind a Star Wars name. That's it. And plus, for PlayStation users who have the trial who paid more money to play it early, Ubisoft has already came out and said there are progress blockers in this, and if when the game officially comes out, you'll have to restart your game from the beginning.
Yeah, they don't let you carry over your save. That's kind of dumb.
Yeah, so that's 15 to 17 hours of gameplay gone for some people. 15 to 17 hours is a lot of time invested for an early access, and you can't even carry it over.
So, I have here the biggest announcements according to IGN, so let's take a look at this.
And let's not forget about Concord. That fucking flopped. 25,000 units sold. That's it.
Wow.
25,000.
So we have here...
It's been out for, I think, a month?
We have here Dune Awakening as one of the trailers.
Not impressive.
The new trailer for the Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, which looks like a great game. I'm not going to play it.
It takes place in between Lost Ark and Last Crusade. That's the time frame it's using.
I'm not going to play it because I'm not an indie fan, but I'll certainly watch somebody play it.
I may play it. Shit, it comes out December 9th, right? On Xbox.
Let's see. Yes, December 9th, 2024.
I can pre-install it right now. I can pre-install that shit right now.
Yeah, I'll watch somebody play it, but I don't feel like playing it myself.
That's a day before my birthday. I'll pre-install that shit.
Star Wars Outlaws.
And let's not forget, it's not exclusive to Xbox. It's coming to PlayStation next year.
Yeah, so it's timed exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Star Wars Outlaws, which we've been talking about, is a flop. Batman Arkham Shadow, which is the first Arkham game in, 5 years?
I did not see this. I must have stepped away for this.
Batman Arkham Shadow. The Arkham series has returned, and this time in hands-on virtual reality.
Oh, you lost me.
Oh, it's a VR game. Ew.
You lost me at VR.
And it comes out... It's a prequel to Arkham Asylum, apparently. So it's a prequel to the first game.
Bastards. Mouse PI for hire.
Mouse PI for hire. Pass. World of Warcraft, The War Within.
Looks like, it says it's like a Cuphead. Shit.
Again, pass.
Cuphead was a good game.
I wasn't interested. World of Warcraft, The War Within.
Cuphead is a good game, though.
So that's a new expansion of Warcraft. Sonic Cancer Effect, Sonic and Shadow Generations. This actually was a good trailer.
People are saying like that Shadow is gonna flop in this game. It's not gonna be good for the Shadow character.
That's mainly because it's revisiting the Shadow of the Hedgehog game, which a lot of people didn't like.
I liked it.
I thought it was alright. I didn't care about the 10 different fucking...
I don't know what the fan base thought of it. I don't care. I liked it.
I just didn't like the freaking fucking 10 split paths where there's like 10 different endings.
No, it was 10 endings to play through to get the true ending. That was stupid. I agree. You had to do 10 separate endings to unlock the ability to do the true ending.
And can we just say, whoever calls, when somebody says, I have the tea, or spilling the tea, shut the fuck up, because that's the stupidest fuck saying.
I never
Spilling
heard
the
that.
tea.
You never heard...
Might as well just say, spoils the game.
Well, no, you never heard of somebody saying, like, you know how fucking people use fucking slang words to replace actual words, you know, how they do that?
Yeah.
So now the people are saying, like, oh, instead of like, oh, did you hear, I got the news on the latest drama, or I got the gossip on this girl, or whatever. Instead now,
It's spilled the tea.
Yeah, it's, I got tea, I got the tea. You know?
Or shooting the shit.
Yeah.
Like that.
I got the tea.
Oh,
Yes,
shooting the shit.
you're right.
Spilling
Shadow
the
the Hedgehog
tea.
was a great bad game. Agreed.
Yeah.
Shooting the shit is usually, hey, you want to hang out and shoot the shit? That's what I think about that.
So this was on Avowed. Avowed's ending possibilities. Way to spoil your own game before it comes out, you dumbass.
Possible endings reach into double digits. Are we living in bizarre world? We just talked about Shadow the Hedgehog. Double digit endings?
Yeah,
Come on.
For Avowed.
We just talked about Shadow. Look at that.
Diablo
Possible
4.
endings reach into double digits.
Cronin will be, he'll definitely...
Diablo 4
Like
is
that.
new devs on why fans will love the new region class. So a new...
Are we talking about the Vessel of Hatred thing?
yes.
I remember seeing that trailer at
Yeah,
what was it?
Vessel of Hatred, yep. Tips and tricks.
Wasn't that shown off like earlier back in June?
I don't remember. It might have been.
Like the replacement of E3? That thing they did that replaced E3?
Summer Game Fest?
Yeah.
It might
They
have.
showed that trailer off then.
I'll bet money that E3 will return at a later
It's
date.
dead.
It's not coming back.
No one's gonna show up because of reasons.
Civilization 7. I don't give a shit.
Well, I said at
who
a later
does?
date. I didn't say, like, it's coming back next year. I'm thinking, like, maybe wait 10 years, then it might come back.
There's already Tombstone memes of it online. It's not coming back, even if 10 years.
Well, that doesn't mean jack shit. Like, I can put Tombstone memes on the road. That doesn't mean he's completely dead.
No, but you can put the guy doing a peace sign at the graves, like Greta Thunberg and like Andrew Tate. Remember
I'm
that?
just thinking. I just got a weird feeling it might come back. Like I said,
I remember what I was doing the night that Andrew Tate got his ass arrested because Greta Thunberg quote tweeted him, and then Romanian police find out that like he wasn't far from a pizza joint when he shot that last video, where he got the pizza. I'm like, you fucking dumbass.
E3's not coming back because it's so easy just to live stream your own presentation when you want to for free.
Exactly.
Well,
And it's so easy to also pull those streams and restream them for your own profit, which is also illegal.
Monster Hunter Wilds devs talk about their biggest lessons, I guess, of what they've learned. Don't care. Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero. This game is going to be fantastic.
It better be. Dragon Ball Z.
Fragpunk creative director explains why shard card system makes
Card?
FPS unique.
like shark?
Shard.
Chart?
Okay.
Casper Von Dien, huh? Starship Troopers.
It's Stalker 2. It's about Stalker 2.
Stalker 2, yep.
Starship Troopers? Huh.
Starship Troopers, like.
Apparently,
accurate.
this one got 2 fucking different videos. Marvel Rivals. Devs break down the latest characters. Marvel Rivals.
Either that or they fucked up with the headline for Stalker 2. Go back up. I think they fucked up the headline for it.
Chatting with Starship Troopers Casper Van Dien. It says the same thing for both lines.
Yeah, they fucked up because that's about Stalker 2.
Yeah. Stalker 2 devs conflicted. They'll make November release date, so that game's probably getting delayed.
Yep.
Oh,
They
didn't you
fucked
say
up
something
already
about
on their own
Indiana?
article.
You said something about Indiana Jones, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Borderlands
probably
4
the
confirmed.
only game. That's definitely something I'm gonna be interested in, is the Indiana Jones game.
I'm gonna be streaming it. I'll be streaming it. My birthday's the next day. I'll be streaming it.
Borderlands 4, easily the best announcement of the week.
And it was the first announcement of the whole week.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw that match, I'm like, "Yep, Borderlands 4 confirmed."
Why is there's
I never.
2 things on fucking Civ 7? Don't care.
Probably one's about devs, and this is about the release date.
Amazon's Secret Level series release trailers TV show.
Who cares?
I'm sort of interested in that slightly. Oh wait, hold on, wait. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle release date announced. Hold up.
At the time, it wasn't. I think it's for like PS5. I think that's for PS5.
Well, if they done fucked up again, because the release date is right there.
Yeah, that's for PS5. I know that one is more than likely for the PS5 announcement.
So let's take a look.
Let's see.
December 9th, Xbox, PC. It was also announced that the PS5 version is currently in development, but isn't set to release until spring 2025. So there is no
yeah,
release date.
That wasn't mentioned in the original post up there.
Right.
That was good.
But look,
though.
this doesn't say this says a release date announced. This is a release window.
Yeah, but either way, I guess they like were covering the biggest like highlights of Gamescom. This is probably one of the highlights, I guess.
Arkham Shadow again. All new Xbox Series X release date. Galaxy Black Series X.
It's just the same Series X, just 2 terabytes. That's it. It's just a 2 terabyte Series X. The normal one is 1 terabyte.
Will you buy all digital Series X? No. Answer.
Fuck no.
Well,
this one's actually physical.
I'm agreeing.
This one is a physical. 83% say no.
83.9% said no.
Out of 8,000
That's
votes, 8,000 plus votes. Look at that.
Maybe Microsoft needs to listen to that. I mean, that's just a small sample of people voted, but how big that voting poll? I mean, that doesn't lie right there, you know?
It is.
8,626 voters, or 28 voters,
Yeah.
voted out of that. 83.9% say no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so it's like,
they better be paying attention to some of this like voting shit.
Yeah,
among their fans. They better be paying attention.
Genshin Impact coming to Xbox. I don't give a shit because I already play it on PS5.
I honestly did not know that trailer was Genshin Impact. I thought it was just a new Tales of series game. That's what I honestly thought it was at first. I thought it was, hey, this looks like a nice JRPG that's coming to Xbox. Then I get deflated when I hear it's Genshin Impact.
I mean, I'll admit, I like Hoyo versus games. I've played all 3 of them that I've known of so far. I've enjoyed all of them.
You know, there's one on, I think there's one on Game Pass right now. I have it in stuff. Hold on. Let me check real quick. Tales of Arise.
Yeah, that's...
Where are you looking at? Because you're looking through...
That's Bandai.
Who, me?
Yeah, you're looking at
My TV's
through the
on
window.
right next to me. My Xbox is on. That's how I even checked that.
I already knew.
Is it right beside your window? Or with your
That's
plant?
not a window. That's my TV screen glaring at me.
I don't see no TV. I see a window and the plant.
This is a
right
green
beside-
screen, Casey. Come on. This is a standard green screen thing for Skype.
I have
like fake ass backgrounds for Skype.
The Tales of Arise game was made by Bandai Namco, and I have it for PS5. So
Yeah, I got it on Game Pass Ultimate.
it's a good game.
I haven't played it yet, I'm gonna find out real quick.
It's pretty good.
It's been a while since I played any RPGs. The last one I played, Dragon Age Inquisition.
If you've ever played any of the Tales games, you'll pretty much know what to expect already.
I've seen Tales of Exilia 1, but that was it.
The next Dying Light game has been announced.
Who cares?
Okay.
Dying Light,
Dying Light
Beast.
the Beast. Wait, is Brock Lesnar in this?
Goat Simulator Remastered, no thanks.
Is Brock Lesnar in Dying Light the Beast?
Oh my God! What are you doing over here, you sick freak?
Jesus Christ.
Okay, I guess Casey's dog is just trying to fuck his knee right now.
Well, I'm glad he's wearing shorts at least.
I said his knee, not his whole leg.
I was scratching his back and he started humping my leg.
Great. Goat Simulator Remastered, no thank you. These simulator games like really need to stop. Like really. They're just memes at this point. New Mario Kart Lego set. Okay.
Huh?
Mario.
Which, who's gonna be watching that Lego Star Wars Reshaping the Galaxy series?
Not me.
On Disney Plus.
Lego Super Mario Kart. That's what it's gonna look like. There's Yoshi.
Anyone gonna be watching that?
No.
What?
Lego Star Wars Reshaping the Galaxy.
No.
No? Not even for Darth Jar Jar?
No.
That's what's in it. That's one of the main villains, Darth Jar Jar.
Is that a Mario Kart?
Sith Lord Jar Jar Binks.
You know, it's funny. I guess that Mario Kart Live home circuit failed because, like, you figured people would... Like, I got both versions. I got both Mario and Luigi set.
Shit.
And, you don't hear shit. But Nintendo really didn't support it after they dropped it.
Well, I found out something else Star Wars related, TSS. Disney is going to redo the entire series of Star Wars. Basically, the last trilogy is now officially, according to them, not the story they want to go with. So it's no longer canon, so to speak.
So they're gonna reboot the entire franchise after like 50 years?
Supposedly, yes, according to Hollywood Reporter, I believe.
That's gonna piss a lot of people off.
It's already half. It's already half.
We got new
Tyrone Magnus being the front runner for it.
We got new Fallout
That's how
merch.
I found out about it.
New Fallout merch. Nobody cares. How to follow IGN. I don't give a shit.
Oh, I wonder what TSS is laughing about.
What I just said, more than likely. About the Star Wars rebooting.
Nope, I don't love Star Wars like I used to. I skip everything now. Yeah, he was laughing at Star Wars. All right.
And week 1 predictions for the NFL.
Should call Tex.
I didn't have time to reach out to him today.
Sure, just call him.
I'm not going to make him mad.
He's probably sleeping considering what time it is, dude.
You want to call him for you?
Oh, God. I mean, I may have been on your show and fallen asleep when he was on there. But I already told him I said to him, if the new Crow movie sucked ass, I would apologize, and I would apologize to him live on a show. I said that. Don't forget, I did say that on one of these streams. Either it was LTS or your show, Casey. I forget which one.
All right, so we have the projections for the teams. We're gonna go with a couple different ones here just to see how these people stack up.
These people, you racist.
These different, you know what I mean? These different websites.
Casey, you just missed. You had a blatant missed opportunity for a Tropic Thunder reference, dude. Come on.
What?
You went Jeff Dunham. You went the Jeff Dunham route, but you didn't go Tropic Thunder. Come on. Should have said, "What do you mean, these people?"
I got Weasel that's biting me down here now. First he tried to hump me, now he's biting me.
He's probably hungry or needs to use the fucking bathroom, dude. Come on.
I'm gonna have to get rid of him. Yeah, he bit me.
If he bit you, you may have to put him down. If he broke skin, you may have to put him down.
Oh, that's right, Duke. I'm gonna have to put you down, puppy. I'm sorry. You bit me.
Damn, TSS with the burial to Disney. He says, you know what? They can do whatever they want to it. I don't care. That series is dead to me. Referring to Star Wars.
We're having a Friday night football game for week 1, excuse me.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we'll get into that in a minute.
Is that opening day?
No.
So, are you guys gonna want to go watch Beetlejuice?
No, we're talking about football. Let's talk about football.
I mean, IGN gave it a 7. Their standard score for every damn thing. Mind you, let's think about this. Beetlejuice got the same score as Deadpool and Wolverine. Yet the Marvels and She-Hulk get an 8 and a 9 respectively.
Hold on, TSS brought up a good point. Both teams that are going to Brazil, Packers and Eagles, where neither team can wear the color green.
That's going to be tough as hell. Are they going to wear their white jerseys?
Well,
but they're still green on the fucking helmets.
Actually, I think one could go white. That could be either or. And I think maybe the Eagles wear black jerseys.
They have black jerseys, but what about the helmets? Both helmets are green, have green in them.
Okay, so
I guess they had to have new helmets made for one game.
Hold on. What's the big deal about why they can't have the color green in Brazil?
I think it's because of their flag, eventually, because their flag is green.
You know what? I missed a topic for tonight. You know what? If we have time, we're going to talk about it after this.
What's the topic?
Brazil banning Twitter.
Oh, I heard about that.
I completely forgot about that topic, too.
Yeah, and also, Twitter's also imposing a $50,000 fine if you're caught using Twitter with a VPN.
No. It's $9,000 a day.
For VPNs?
Yep.
I heard 50 grand.
That was the original proposal. And then they changed it to $9,000 a day. Well,
Elon Musk got to make his money back somehow for his investment.
No, the Brazilian government's going to find their own people for doing that. Not Elon.
Oh, shit. Not mine.
But anyways, let's get to the football talk here.
I know one thing. A couple of Blake's mutual friends are not happy with that.
I have
My fiance's friends that live in that country are not happy.
I have a few people I follow that are from Brazil, so guess I won't be seeing them no more. Anyways, 2024.
They already said they're going to Blue Sky.
2020,
the ones that me and Blake know about.
2024 NFL season predictions for every team. Steelers, Eagles underachieve. Rams will impress. So let's see.
Will Brinson. Oh, sure.
CBS Sports predicts the Arizona Cardinals will finish 7-10.
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta Falcons
winning 10, going 10-7.
Will go 10-7. The Ravens will go 12-5.
Sure.
Buffalo Bills will go 10-7.
Bastards. You know they actually let go of the Buffalo Bills. Actually, just released Gabriel Stevenson.
They have like fucking dismantled like their entire team this year. I'm excited.
I mean, the Facebook post that shared that said he's a former WWE star. I'm like, bullshit. Star is pushing it. WWE Dick Rider sounds better.
He's a former Olympic gold
I mean, fuck his gold medal, dude. Fuck his gold medal. He should have been charged with he should have been charged with what he did to that girl in college. Fuck his gold medal. Just because one loophole claimed, just because you couldn't remember because of a loophole in the system at the time, which they changed ever since then. Fuck him.
All right. The Carolina Panthers will finish 6-11. The Chicago Bears will finish 8-9. The Cincinnati Bengals will finish 11-6. Cleveland Shit Browns will finish 7-10. The Dallas Cowboys almost went for the low-hanging fruit, but I didn't. 11-6 finish. Denver Broncos will finish 7-10. Detroit Lions will actually have a winning season for once and finish 11-6.
Well, they had
They
a
got
winning
close to the
season
Super Bowl last year.
Green Bay Fudge Packers will go 7-10.
Hey, that's racist, you fuck.
Houston Texans will go 7-10. Indianapolis Colts, they'll go 8-9.
Is it Colts or Colts?
Colts.
Okay.
Jacksonville Jaguars will finish 9-8.
Or otherwise known as the AEW team.
It's still funny that they won't have a belt made for them. Even though,
They
like,
don't
yeah,
even have title belts made for them for their own website. They don't even have title belts made for the website. Much less if they win the Super Bowl.
So,
I want to see the Jaguars win the Super Bowl 1 year just so that they have to present Tony Khan with a WWE championship.
They probably give it to Shad Khan.
I want to,
considering he's the one that owns the team.
As much as I would love to see my Dolphins win a Super Bowl, I want to see the Jaguars win it at least once before AEW dies.
Well, you know what really would happen? That instead of putting the WWE belt out there, he'll have the AEW belt out there. Obviously.
Possibly, but more than likely not.
No, I'll bet he would do that. I mean, hey, say fuck you to WWE.
Yeah, but I want to see. I want
the WWE title and spray AEW on it, like NWO style.
I want to see Triple H hand either Shad or Tony Khan a WWE championship with the Jaguars logo on it. I want to see it. I want to fucking see that. Please let that happen, just once.
You're gonna will it into...
says Gable Stevenson, more like former WWE caterer attendee.
Oh,
I won't even go that far. Dick Rider is better because he just pretty much went there, sat on his ass, did nothing, had 2 matches his whole time there?
Well, just because he's a former gold medalist.
And a match with Baron Corbin.
Just because he was a former gold medalist, that doesn't mean you transfer right into pro wrestling. And
it also doesn't mean he's Kurt Angle, the second coming of Kurt Angle, which was what they went for his character.
Oh yeah. Well, so the thing is, that's as
soon as he showed up on TV, Baron Corbin was the baby face overnight.
The baby.
Fuck you. Baron Corbin was the baby face for that match.
We have the Kansas City Chiefs.
Cut the Taylor Swift.
They go to 12-5. We got the Las Vegas AJ Raiders going to 6-11. We got the Rams going 12-5.
Stan Kroenke's Traders. Call them that. Stan Kroenke's Traders.
We have the Chargers at 9-8. The Miami Dolphins at 9-8. I think they'll do a little better than that, maybe.
They may do better.
We have the Minnesota Vikings. Speaking of the Dolphins, Odell Beckham Jr. is going to start missing the first 4 weeks of the season, so that's great.
God damn.
Minnesota Vikings fan, 7-10.
Vikings fan.
New England Patriots. I would love to see this 5-12.
Yes, it should be even worse.
New Orleans Saints 6-11. New York Giants 6-11. New York Jets.
They're basically the Madagascar team.
I know the Giants been doing horrible.
The Giants are basically the New York Madagascar Animals.
They just cut their fucking quarterback, right? With Daniel Jones, the one that they picked like 2 years ago.
Something like that.
Philadelphia Eagles will only go 9-8.
Philadelphia She-Eagles.
She-Eagles. I find that hard to believe. Pittsburgh Steelers 6-11. That is not good. San Francisco 49ers 11-6.
Might as well call them the 69ers at this point because they all suck.
Seattle Seahawks 9-8. Tampa Bay Bucks 9-8. Tennessee Titans 6-11.
Ow, he bit me.
Washington Commander Skins
Redskins
7-10. And that's it. So no team, apparently, according to CBS Sports, is going to go better than 12-5.
I can see that.
Well, obviously they're trying to be more safe with that. They're not going to say, "Oh, this team's going to go 14," or actually, wouldn't it be like 15-2?
The Chiefs are not getting the three-peat. USA Today. They are not going to get a three-peat.
Yeah. So here's
the Chiefs. No matter how much they throw Taylor Swift on camera, they are not going to get a fucking three-peat.
That bitch shouldn't show up.
Well, they might if the Chiefs pay her to fuck what's his name, Goodell, the guy that runs the NFL.
Yeah.
Let's think about this for a second. Travis, wait, is it Jason or Travis Kelce?
Travis Kelce.
He's gonna be apparently in Happy Gilmore 2 with Adam Sandler.
What?
They're finally making a Happy Gilmore. They're finally making that after like 30 years.
Something like that. He said he wants.
Is that for real?
Travis Kelce will be in Happy Gilmore 2 and with him apparently. I'm like, okay. How much of the season is he gonna miss for this film? And how many appearances?
Well, you know that the mother that he was with, that she's probably long gone. We know Carl Weathers died recently.
His rival golfer is still alive, as far as I know. Shooter McGavin. That actor's probably still alive.
Yeah.
But the person that played his mother, more than likely dead at this point.
Oh, and Bob Barker is not going to be there because I killed him.
God damn it. He said it, not us.
Fuck him. Fuck him.
He said it, not us.
Bob Barker.
Beat his ass when he gets to heaven as well.
Please send all your hate mail to Casey is Raw on Twitter. Thank you.
if you can get past his private account, but send all your hate mail his way. Yes.
Or you can comment on all of Casey's Raw and wrestling videos on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
or you can spam his premieres with all the hate mail in defense of Bob Barker.
That's fine.
And
that's fine.
White.
That's fine because that's an action, and that's only good for me. Like even hitting dislike does good for me.
All right, so let's take a look at
Rollins was TSS. Rollins was supposed to be in Captain America: Brave New World. They cut out all of his fucking scenes already because the test screenings for the original Brave New World had fans walking out of it. All of his scenes were cut from the film for Rollins and
Are you talking about Seth Rollins?
Yeah, in Captain America: Brave New World. all of his scenes were cut from the film. The final cut now doesn't have him in it. So why hire him on for the damn movie?
I don't know. Well, let's.
If you're gonna cut his scenes out because fans were walking out of the fucking test screenings. Come on, you wasted the man's time. They turned it into a storyline with him and AJ Styles for the world title in Saudi. They turned that into a storyline that he was in a movie. You just fucked all that over.
Well, let's take a look at what USA Today thinks. In the NFC East, the Eagles will go 10-7. The Cowboys will go 8-9. The Redskin Commanders will go 7-10. The New York Giants will finish 4-13. Good lord!
Ow,
You can tell USA Today hates the Giants.
NFC North. So of course, I think they're giving them seeds too. NFC North.
They are.
The Packers going 13-4. The Lions.
The Eagles had a number 3 seed.
Yeah. The Lions going 11-6. Chicago Bears 9-8. The Vikings 5-12. Yeah, they don't like them either. NFC South. The Atlanta Falcons 9-8. The Saints will go 8-9. Tampa Bay Bucks will go 8-9. And the Panthers will also finish 4-13. The number 1 seed, apparently, in the NFC, according to USA Today, will be the San Francisco Minor 49ers. 13-4.
Minor?
The Los Angeles Rams will go 10-7. The Arizona Cardinals 7-10. Seahawks 5-12. On the AFC side of things, I find this to be hilarious. The New York Jets, they say, will go 12-5.
Kiss my ass.
The Bills.
Well, we don't know. Hey, I mean, we didn't get a chance with Aaron Rodgers last year. He got hurt in his first game as a Jet.
Yeah,
so.
and
any other football, any other sporting event, he's out for the year. He gets back close to the end of the season with an Achilles tear. He didn't have an Achilles tear if he was only out for most of the season.
And then he didn't want to practice, so fuck him. Buffalo Bills 7-10, 10-7 rather. I wish it was the other way around. Miami Dolphins 8-9. Fuck you. I could see. I think they're Jets fans. New England Patriots 3-14. Jesus.
Good. Hope they go 0-17. Personally,
That'd be funny. Cincinnati Bengals 11-6. Cleveland Browns 10-7. Baltimore Ravens 10-7. Pittsburgh Steelers 9-8. AFC South: the Colts 11-6. Jaguars 10-7. Oh, they're all right here. How about that? That randomly just popped up. Houston Texans 9-8. Tennessee Titans 6-11.
TSS called my bullshit out. He said Casey's talking about the Jets like he's not a Cowboys fan.
Kansas City Chiefs will go 13-4. The Chargers 9-8. The Raiders 6-11, and the Broncos 4-13. And they're predicting the wild card will be the Packers defeating the Bears, the Rams defeating the Eagles, the Lions defeating the Falcons. The 49ers will defeat the Rams, the Packers will defeat the Lions, and the Packers will go to the Super Bowl.
yeah, bite me.
The Jets will defeat the Browns. The Jaguars will defeat the Colts. The Bengals will defeat the Bills. That would be hilarious. The Chiefs will defeat the Jaguars. The Jets will defeat the Bengals. The Jets will defeat the Chiefs. So they're calling a Jets versus Packers Super Bowl with the Jets beating the Packers.
Kiss my dick.
Yeah, they're definitely Jets fans over here. Discredited automatically. Get off my goddamn screen.
Nate Davis. Someone look up Nate Davis. That's the one who wrote this report.
Yeah, fuck him. All right. Do we have... This is no, this is Sports Key. Right? Yeah. All right. We have ESPN now. Let's see what they think. ESPN. All right. San Francisco Giants. Will have 11 wins, which means they'll go 11-6. We don't care about any of that. The Kansas City Chiefs will go. How do you have 11.1 wins? Excuse me. 11-6. The Ravens 10.6. Excuse me. 10-7. Detroit Lions 10-7. The Bills 10-7. The Cowboys 10-7. Bengals 10-7. Philadelphia 10-7. Houston 9-8. Chance of making the playoffs 64.6%. 9-8 for the Packers. That's vastly different. Miami Dolphins 9-8. Jets 9-8. 8-9 for the Rams. 8-9 for the Browns. 9-8 for the Falcons. 8-9 Jaguars. 7-10 Steelers. Or you could round that up and say 8-9. Say 8-9 Chargers.
He's a Mets fan. That should tell you who he likes.
Ew.
He's a Mets fan.
Well, there you go. Chicago Bears 8-9. ESPN again. Colts 8-9. Seahawks 7-10 or 8-9. Tampa Bay Bucks 7-10 or 8-9. Cardinals 7-10. Raiders 7-10. Vikings 6-11. Saints 7-10. Titans 6-11. Commanders 6-11. Giants 6-11. Broncos 5-12. Patriots 4-13 or 5-12. Panthers 5-12. And that's it. So that's for that. We will look up the week 1 schedule. Let's check out the injury report. NFL injury list. Let's go over the current injured players to start the season. Let's see. We'll go through the most notable names, obviously. We're not going to go through every name. Elijah Jones. He's on the injured reserve. Pip Raymond, questionable to return September 2nd. Sage Surratt, injured reserve. Christian Jones, injured reserve. Darius Robinson, injured reserve. Darren Hall, questionable. John Gaines. This is going by team. That's for the Cardinals. Falcons have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 injured players. Good God.
God damn.
Ravens.
You get to go on by alphabetical order by city.
Yeah.
Just count them. Just count how many are injured at this point. Don't name them.
Yeah. Ravens have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 injuries starting the season. The Bills have 2.
That's half a fucking lineup for offense and defense.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. The Bills have 20 injured players on their roster right now.
What the fuck?
20 injured players on their roster right now.
What?
The Panthers have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 injured players.
Oh my God. What are they doing in these camps? What are they doing?
Let's see. The Bears have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 injured players. The Bengals have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 injured players.
Have we seen it? How many of these teams have at least 10 players injured on their team?
Most of them so far.
Who doesn't have at least 10?
Well, let's see. I didn't count the first team. I think the Cardinals only had like 6. Cardinals have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8. They had 9.
Okay.
The Falcons had 2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
Mm-hmm.
The Ravens had 14.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, let me recount the Ravens. The Ravens had 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10. They had 12. Wait, no, 13. No, I was right. They had 14. The Bills had 20. The Panthers had 18. The Bears had, I think, 16, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10. The Bears had 10. The Bengals had 11. The Browns have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 injured players.
Mm-hmm.
Cowboys have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 players out. Broncos have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 players out. Detroit has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 injured. It sounds like it's going to be a small fantasy football fucking picking at this rate.
Yep.
Let's see. The Packers have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 injured. Houston Texans have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12 out. The Colts have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. AEW has 2, 4,
AEW?
6, 8 players injured.
Jaguars.
Taylor Swift has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 injured on her team. The Raiders have 2, 4, 6, 7. They got the least so far with only 7. The Chargers have 2, 4, 6, 8 on their team. The Rams have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 on their team. Miami Dolphins, the most notable on their team. Oh my God, Tyreek Hill is out. Well, he's only going to miss 1 game. That won't be too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Odell Beckham, he's going to miss a little bit. Jalen Waddle's out. Oh, they're losing week 1. They're losing fucking week 1. Cam Smith. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bradley Chubb is injured. Oh, they're so fucked.
Mm-hmm.
They are so fucked. Oh my God. Look at this injury list. Oh my God. They got probably the most.
Wow.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24 injured players on their roster.
God damn.
2 more than the most. I forget which one that was.
And out of all of these injured, let's see who's not coming back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them for the season out of 24 are out for the season. Okay, well, that's not good. Well, I already know my team's losing week 1. Their whole fucking wide receiver core is not going to be in that game. The Vikings have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 players injured. Patriots have 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. The Saints have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 on their team. The Giants have 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. They have 20 on their team, the Giants. The Jets have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15 on their team. Let's see, what are their names? Let's say Reddick's out. He's like the only name that I recognize in here so far. His own name recognizable there so far. Let's see. The Eagles have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 players injured. The Steelers have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 players injured. And it looks like Jalen Warren's out for them. That's like probably the biggest name on their team injured. 49ers have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 injured on their team. The Seahawks have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 on their team. Tampa Bay Bucks have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 injured on their team. The Titans have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 players injured on their team. And the Washington Red fucking people have 2, 4, 6, 8 injured on their team. Wow, that's a fucking mess.
Are you too scared to say Redskins now?
I was trying to be clever, but anyways. Alright, so this is Sportskeeda. I have the lineups of who's playing who here. Actually, I don't want to use this because it doesn't give me the times, actually. So let's look at somebody else. Let's simulate. Let's see what Sportskeeda, who they think is going to win. Remaining games of week 1. Remaining games from week 1. All remaining league games. Go. Alright. Oh, it's doing the whole season. Well, I'll let that scroll. We'll look at that when that's done. We're going to look up the season schedule for week 1 preview. Did I lose Kratos?
I'm still here.
All right.
Yeah, I was going not to say anything. Is I wanted him to think we're both gone.
Week 1 of the NFL. Here are your teams. Ravens and the Chiefs, of course, they have the first game of the year. 8:30 p.m. Thursday. Packers, Eagles, 8:15 Friday night football from Brazil, apparently. Sunday, September 8th. Oh, okay, so actually my Dolphins are actually slated to come back for week 1, hopefully. Panthers versus the Saints. Vikings, Giants. Patriots, Bengals. Steelers, Falcons. Steelers, Falcons. Let's see. Where was I at? That's preseason. Oh, they went back to 4 weeks for preseason? Interesting. Oh, this is week 2. Okay, week 1. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, here we go. Texans versus the Colts. Cardinals versus the Bills. Titans, Bears. Jaguars, Dolphins for week 1. That's going to be an interesting game. If my players are healthy to play. Broncos versus Seahawks. Raiders versus Chargers. Cowboys versus the Browns. Commanders versus the Bucks. Lions versus Rams, which is Sunday Night Football at 8:20 p.m. And then the first Monday Night Football game is Jets and the 49ers. So that's how your season is going to start out. Any interesting games you guys think stand out there?
No, not really.
Nope.
I have to agree. Quite honestly, I mean, besides my team, obviously.
Maybe the Thursday night game. Didn't you say where it's
Chiefs,
Ravens versus Chiefs?
Chiefs and Ravens. Yeah,
That's probably that's the only one. You know, the rest of them is like, eh. Right? Yeah, like you said, the rest of them is like, eh.
this fucking simulator is so goddamn slow. I thought it would have finished already. Okay, here we go. So let's go over this. Let's see. Sportskeeda. Apparently, they predicted the playoffs. Apparently, the Dolphins are going to be the number 2 seed in the NFC or AFC.
The Jaguars? Are you serious?
Jaguars will be 4th. Chiefs will be 3rd. 7th for the Bills. 6th for the Bengals. 5th for them, the Jets. On the NFC side, it's predicting the Falcons to be number 2, 49ers to be number 1. It won't predict it won't predict anything outside of the playoff picture, though.
Well, here's the thing. I'm sure they're running the numbers because the preseason. Well, the preseason doesn't matter jack shit. Like, and I always bring up the case in point is the year when the Lions went winless because they were undefeated in the preseason, but then they turned around and went winless during the regular season.
Yep.
So the preseason doesn't mean jack shit.
All right, so let's take a look at Sportskeeda. They decided to simulate the season for me, so we're just going to look at week 1. Sportskeeda thinks the Ravens will beat the Chiefs 16-15. The Eagles will beat the Packers 15-14.
Hold on. How did they decide to get 15 points?
Like 5 field goals or 2 touchdowns, or 1 touchdown and 2 touchdowns with 1 extra point conversion. Will get you 15 instead of 14.
But why would you go for 2 when the other team has 16? So it was like that makes no point.
I have no idea, Casey. Maybe they get 5 field goals.
Look how many times they have it in the
at
week
15.
1. So are you saying they each one of them kicked 5 field goals?
Well, we'll see. Let's see. So 16-15 Ravens over the Chiefs. Eagles, Green Bay, 15-14 Eagles. Steelers, it has the Steelers over the Falcons, 30-20. The Bills over Arizona, 24-15. The Titans over the Bears, 22-19. How do you get 25? That's an oddball number. Bengals over the Patriots, 25-21. Houston over the Colts, 18-15. Jacksonville over the Dolphins, 17-15. Carolina over over the Saints, 17-15. Vikings over the Giants, 27-24. Raiders over the Chargers, 30-28. Denver over the Seahawks, 28-15. Buccaneers over Washington, 32-30. That's a high-scoring game. Dallas over the Cleveland Browns, 18-16.
The Cleveland Steamers.
Detroit Lions over the Rams, 26-23. And San Francisco over the Jets, 32-17. So that is your NFL predictions for week 1. Don't mind the walkthrough I had on the screen. What is going on? 1777 memorabilia. Let's see. The injury report. Yeah.
Yep, we just did that.
Taylor Swift is going to draw nuclear heat when he gets her second Super Bowl ring.
When she gets her. Oh, hold on. Do you think she got one? Because, I mean.
He probably gave her his.
If she did, no.
He probably gave her his.
Now, I bet the owner probably gave her one because for good luck. I mean, for all the good luck that she gave them. So, that's probably what happened.
All right, so let's see. We have been live for 2 hours. Should we talk about the Brazilian Twitter debacle shit, and then we'll get the fuck out of here?
I gotta go anyway, unfortunately, dudes.
You gotta go now, so just say fuck it and end the show then?
Yeah, because I have no interest about that.
All right.
I completely forgot about it because it was just brought to my attention this morning.
Yeah, I wanted to cover it tonight, and I forgot about it today too. So.
All right.
But let's shout out the chat. We have Core Capture. We had Steve Callan. We had Bam. TSS. And we had
1777 Memorabilia.
What's going on, all you guys? Check out. Actually, no. That's later. Casey, plug your shit so we can get out of here. And don't take 10 years either.
Well, I gotta promote everything, you know?
Hold on, let me get your channel on the screen. Hold on.
That's what I was gonna say. Get my channel out there, asshole.
Fuck you.
Hey! I'm asshole around here. Get that right.
So, the last two gameplays I have up there, the two Neo Geo CD games. I just released Riding Hero and earlier, and then a few days ago I released League Bowling. If you go to the live review, live session, I did some gameplay from my Retro Freak. Then I also released DuckTales Remastered that was on the Wii U.
Retro Freak got you 61 views.
Yeah, right now my views has just been down lately.
Bash in Berlin, 324, not bad. Not bad for our show yesterday.
Yeah. So, and like I said, I got the Saturday is Raw got hit, stunted on views because overnight it got copyrighted. So I had to fix that this morning. But I have Baseball Stars 2 for the Neo Geo CD. I'm in the middle of doing that right now. There's actually, just below the two Neo Geo CD games right there, you can see two of the Atari porn games right there.
Fantastic.
So, actually, something that just came in the mail that I did not know this existed. There's a combo game for the Game Boy. It's called it's Mortal Kombat 1 and 2 for the Game Boy. So, yeah, I never knew that until recently when I was doing Mortal Kombat 2 game review.
Subscribe to Casey if you want. Get him to 800 or don't. Preferably don't.
Preferably don't. I'm getting closer. I mean, the last couple days been really good push towards 800. I'm in the middle of trying to fix my monetization.
Monetization, everyone.
Monetization, dude.
Yep. So, for some reason, they allowed me to have it being monetized, not finish the paperwork. And now they're like, oh, well, to finish it, to get it back, you have to finish your paperwork. Like, even though I think they gypped me out of some money, though, too, they don't recognize, like, a chunk of the money that I earned. So, I'm still saying I think I'm getting gypped from YouTube because I talked some shit about them recently.
I don't think that's it. Anyways,
It might be.
Kratos, you got anything going on?
Not really. Just tune in case I do play Indiana Jones and the Grand Circle.
Which will be in 3 months.
Mm-hmm. I may also be getting Dragon Age Veilguard because
He's got no content right now, but
series.
Even though you said you don't want to play it.
Yeah. I changed my mind after that release trailer. After that release date trailer, I changed my mind.
He follows Dark Side Field Gaming. I see that.
What, don't you?
I do now.
Huh.
Well,
I've been subbed to him since 2012, I think.
Well, I fucking don't.
He's not bad.
He's changed over the years. Definitely changed for the better.
And obviously, you got me over here. We're going to.
He got fucking Keemstar on his fucking show a couple days ago.
I got Mega
One
Man.
of his biggest haters.
Mega
Man actually apologized on Twitter to him.
And you got me over here, 783 subscribers. I'm 12 below Casey now. That's a crying shame. The motherfucker finally listens to me and has more subs than me. That's blasphemy.
Master Duel also. I didn't know how long I had it, but I have Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel on my Xbox, Rose.
Actually, you were starting to catch up until I started saying I'm on the road for 800, and it started picking up a little bit.
This short yesterday pissed me off. It fucking bombed hard. 19. I've never had a short bomb that didn't get at least a few hundred views.
Damn.
I'm telling you, YouTube, like, I don't know. It's like I said before, and the Rose would know this too, and I'm sure a lot of people know this, that they prefer pushing the big timers like Mr. Beast instead of like, hey, you know what? Let's throw this random small timer out there and see if they get maybe a good push for them, you know? Like, there's some people don't have as many views as me and the Rose has. Like, we're thousands of videos and streams and stuff like that.
I have over 1,600 pieces of content on my channel.
Yeah, so, like, and there's some channels that'll only have a few videos up, and they're, like, I could point one out, like, because the dismantling of a channel called Donut Media. What they are is a car channel, and one person, several people left, but there was one guy has 5 videos, has already 1 million subs. I'm like,
interesting.
I was like, that's BS. Like, where they're like, and you know what YouTube does? They're like, oh, okay, this is that guy. Well, let's push him hard so they can get subs real quick, you know? So that's how I feel about YouTube.
Well, anyway, this is my stuff. Recent uploads, Mega Man Battle Network, something for Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Kirby, which I actually recorded this video almost a year ago and forgot about it. The lives, Mario Party that I did yesterday, first time playing Doom, parts 1 and 2, Borderlands, in honor of the fucking bomb that was the movie, Forza Horizon 5. That's what I've done lately. Tomorrow night will be Forza Horizon 5 with my lady Sosie. She'll be back with me for week 33. Tuesday there will be no stream. Wednesday I don't know what I'm doing just yet. I actually got some terrible news before we started the show, so I might actually not be streaming the rest of this week. I don't know yet.
What happened?
All depends on how the cookies crumble because, well, I'm not going to say this on air, so let me mute myself. But
Ugh, damn. Are you still muted? Okay. Yeah.
so
There's no bueno.
just keep an eye on my Twitter. Keep an eye on the YouTube channel. That's how you guys will know if I'm going live and uploading. I'm definitely going to be streaming tomorrow, at the very least. The rest of the week is up in the air as of right now, but yeah.
Do you not? Do you not want me to tell people like on my channel what you just said?
No.
I'm just fucking with you.
If I do stream later this week, I'll be doing probably part 10 of Borderlands, maybe part 3 of Doom. I don't really know yet. I got the Pokemon Scorched Silver ROM hack I've been doing. I need to get back to. I have Sonic Incursion here, which is a really good looking fan game. Sonic the Hedgehog fan game, which can be played with a controller on PC.
Let me ask you about Doom. Is there any like they're making a big deal about the new like the Doom 1 and 2 just they released it. Like they had Doom 1, 2, 3 and 64 on modern consoles.
They still
what's
do.
the difference with the
Supposedly
and what's the
so Doom 1 and 2 together has like the extra content that the individual releases don't have.
Okay, but the gameplay is almost same though. There's nothing.
Yeah, it is the same. Like the original Doom 1 has 3 episodes, and the Doom 1 and 2 release has 4. And the Doom 2 has more content that wasn't added in, that wasn't in the original release. But anyways,
okay, because I was like they had, like I said before, they re-released this again on modern consoles. I was like, they already had this shit there. I mean, I have, like I said, 1, 2, 3, and Doom 64 on the Switch.
they have it on Xbox Game Pass too.
Yeah, and on PS4 and 5.
So that's it from us, guys. Check out Derailed Gaming Live, OCRP, GTA 5 roleplay videos and live streams over there on his channel. Drew actually raided me with the other night with my Borderlands stream with 102 people.
Nice.
You lucky bastard.
So
I don't get that many. I don't get that many people coming. Like, I wish Drew would have people raid me more often. I only got one raid from him.
Well, he usually streams later into the night, so that's why he usually finds me, because I'm like, out of our inner circle, I'm usually the only one that's live. But anyways, yeah, so check him out. Links are all down below. Follow me and subscribe to both channels, YouTube and Twitch, if you're not already. Greatly appreciate it. Subscribing to Twitch helps me out too, because if you have Twitch Prime, it don't cost you a dime. And I get paid for it at the same time. And it is September, so you can take part in Subtember, where you will save 30% on your channel subscription or gift sub. So there's that. All the links again are down below. Twitter is there too, so you know when to go live and upload a video. So you're definitely going to want to pay attention to that this week to know what I'm going to be doing later on this week after tomorrow. Anyways, guys, we're going to get the fuck out of here. For MK Kratos, my name is The Rose. Have a good night, everybody. Until next time, we'll catch your ass down the road.
You forgot my name too, asshole.
I said Casey is raw and MK Kratos, you dickhead.
No, you didn't. He said it for MK3 Kratos and myself, and
all right.
You totally skipped.
Casey is raw is bringing up the rear. For Casey is raw, MK Kratos. I am the Rose saying, have a good night. Thanks for watching. Until next time, we'll catch your ass Down the road.